So in this problem, it's problem number 2 from part 1 in the partial lab, and it says that Mauricio hits 2 out of 7 attempts in bowling and Fernanda hits once out of 3 attempts, and we have to find the probability of both hitting the strike. So in here we're placing probability, and in parentheses it's Mauricio hits, and intersection or and Fernanda hits, and then it's 2 over 7 since Mauricio hit 2 times out of 7 and Fernanda 1 out of 3 since she only hit once, and then you multiply that and it gives you 2 out of 21, and then you can place it in decimal or in fraction. Both answers are alright. In letter B, it's if none of them strike, so we're gonna put a probability and in parentheses both miss, and then we're gonna replace it with Mauricio 5 over 7 since he missed 5 attempts out of 7, and Fernanda 2 out of 3 since she missed 2 out of 3 attempts. And then you multiply that and it gives you 10 out of 21. So now letter C states that Mauricio hits and Fernanda doesn't. So what we're gonna do is put probability of Mauricio hits and Fernanda misses. And then we're gonna place 2 over 7 times 2 over 3, and the result is 4 over 21, and you can place it in a fraction or you can place it in a decimal. In letter D, it says that they both miss. So in here we're gonna use the formula. So it's probability of both strike plus probability of both miss. Minus the probability of both strike intersection and both miss. So in this you cancel them out since it's impossible for them to hit and miss at the same time. And then we're gonna get the result of both strike, which is 2 over 21, plus the result of both miss, which is 10 out of 21. And the answer is 4 over 7, and you can place it in fraction or decimal. For the last problem, letter E, we have that either one hits strike, or at least one hits. So we're gonna put probability of Mauricio M hits or of Fernanda hits. And then we're gonna use the same formula as the other problem. So it's probability of Mauricio hits plus probability of Fernanda hits minus the probability of Mauricio hits and Fernanda hits. So it's 2/7 of Mauricio hits plus 1/3 of Fernanda hits minus parentheses 2/7 times 1/3. Then close parentheses, and then you multiply the parentheses first, which is 2/21, and you add 2/7 plus 1/3 minus 2/21. And it gives you 11/21. For the next problem is of lab part 2, number 19, and it's antiderivative. So we have to simplify, and to simplify we place the denominator in both the numerators in like this: 18x to the 5th power square root of x to the 3rd power minus 3x over square root to the x to the 3rd power dx. So in here we're able to simplify more, which is going to be 18x to the 5th power over x 3/2 minus 3x over x over 3/2. So to solve this problem, we have to pass the x of the denominator to the top and subtracting the exponents by adding 1 and then dividing everything by the new number. So it's gonna be 18 times 2/9 x exponent 9/2 minus 3 times 2/1 times x exponent 1/2 plus c. So if we simplify it, it's going to be 4x exponent 9/2 minus 6x exponent 1/2 plus c. And then we have to replace the fractions to square roots. So the final answer is going to be 4 square root of x exponent 9 minus 6 square root of x plus c.